So real quick about this apron. When I was pregnant with my youngest daughter 17 years ago, my mom made this apron for me. And if it comes to a point where this really, I have some holes starting, but if it really starts to look like it is falling apart, I'm just going to start patching it. Because I am very sentimental and I have a hard time getting rid of things that have special meaning to me. And, you know, this represented a lot of different things. We were starting a family cafe. We had gone to the family property in northern Wisconsin. I was pregnant with what turned out to be my last live birth. And this apron has seen a lot of action. And so I'm not ready to give it up yet. It's not the prettiest, but it is functional. And as you can see, I've got the counter ready, got a pretty candle going, apron on, encapsulators are out, grinder. I'm gonna go grab the placenta. Hello and welcome back to Casey Urban Farm. My name is Christina. For those of you that are new here, not only do I have a small urban farm in a little town in southwest Missouri, but I am also a midwife. Today I am continuing the video on, or the process, I'm continuing to show you the process on how I do placenta encapsulation. So in the dehydrator, I have the now finished placenta. I have my coffee grinder all plugged in and ready to go. Obviously I have a mask on, gloves, my encapsulators, my gel capsules, and it does, in my opinion, fall under the sustainable lifestyle portion that I want to put some emphasis on in this channel. So because it is another one of those earth medicines or natural practices for maintaining a healthy postpartum period, I think it's important to go ahead and touch on it. I store them in a canning jar and I put a label on it so they know, especially women that I have that come back and are repeats. Yeah, and I don't have a big encapsulator. I just have a couple of these smaller ones. I just have a couple of these that I already have loaded. I've already put the capsules in it. So, you know, I do enough of these that I should get a larger encapsulator. I just have not yet. So, let's get started. That is the quarter keepsake. Okay, so we set that aside. All right. So these are how the chunks come out. Actually, hold one up so you can see. So they come out like that. And what I do is I drop several. Let's see. Can you see what I'm doing? Yep. So I drop several pieces into the coffee grinder. And I have a towel I put over it, which I do not have out, because there is a little bit of powder overflow, and I am in my kitchen, and I practice as safely as possible. I am on the stainless steel. I've removed everything in the vicinity. And I do this slowly because I do have that Raynaud's, and the vibrations from this even will make my hands start to hurt and my fingers start to shake a little bit as they go numb. It doesn't take much. And then also just to let the dust settle down as I'm going along. They come like this. There you go. They come like this, and you have the smaller end. Sorry, that's the larger end. The larger end and the smaller end. So you have two parts to the encapsulator. You have what is the top caps go in, and for the bottom caps. So as I said before, I've already got that loaded. So what you end up with is this, if I can get it to focus. It's powdery. I don't know why I can't get it to focus. I'm gonna have still pictures. But from that, I take this and I have these already. They're pressed down in. So I make them so they're smooth with that. Paper towel here so I can catch stuff easily, and I just some of the powder onto each one of these trays where these caps have been pushed down in. And it does come with a neat little plastic scraper, but I tend to lose them, and so I just cut a new one with cardboard every time I'm doing this. And you just start scraping them and packing them into all of the capsules. And then add more powder as needed. If you add too much in, you've got a little, if you put too much in, you've got this. And once you've scraped it all in, then you can pour out your excess. You have this piece, which is like your presser or packer or whatever. And you push it down in there and pack them in tight, and then add a little bit more powder. See? That's what it is. That's the postpartum magic. Okay, so I have gotten everything that I possibly could out of the grinder. Whatever was left here, I have put it into this baggie, and I'm about to weigh it to see how many grams it is. So we are 8 grams. So this mom has shown an interest in doing a tincture, and so I was just prepping some of this, and I'm gonna get her set up with a jar and some vodka and show her how to get that going. So in about 6 weeks she'll have a nice tincture. So we have the 8 grams of that, the keepsake, and I couldn't find a jar that's kind of in between. And there's 144 pills there. So just a slightly larger jar than what I would normally use. So now I'm going to clean up and make my labels and get this ready to be delivered.